Chargers, and they score! Hello, everybody. Good morning, and welcome back. It is a beautiful Monday. A little hot. Tomorrow's going to be even hotter, but things are heating up for the Norwich Sea Unicorns. And as always, on Mondays, I am joined here by Adam Plager, the voice of the Norwich Sea Unicorns. Adam, how are you?
I'm doing well. It's great to be back. That's right. It is heating up. Hopefully, the unicorns are starting to heat up, catch some of this heat wave, but can't complain.
Yeah. So you guys won yesterday. That's got to feel good.
It does. Yeah. Huge win yesterday. Get back in the win column. It was frustrating a little bit for the guys. I know that they were kind of starting to feel it when you lose a couple of games in a row like that, especially over the course of a homestand. But important to get back in the win column the way that they did yesterday. Complete team win. Everybody throughout the lineup, pitching staff, put it together, and it starts with one. And I think yesterday is that start of a turning point for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean, it was against the Bees, right? Which are your arch rivals at this point. Also, similar color schemes.
Yeah.
So that's always fun. And you guys are going to see them again in 3 days.
Yeah.
So that's fun. The Vermont Lake Monsters are coming to town.
They are.
How are you feeling about that?
They're a good team. They always put together a good team. It's always fun when we play Vermont, but they're a complete team. They're right up there with the Worcester Bravehearts right now for first place in the Futures League, but I'm really excited about who we're sending to the mound tomorrow to face them. So it always starts with pitching with our team, and when we have good starting pitching, more times than not, it's going to be a successful day for the Sea Unicorns. Unfortunately, that didn't happen on Saturday. Frank Spirito, he was outstanding for us. Just weren't able to get him the win there against Nashua, but it always starts with starting pitching. I'm excited about who we're sending to the mound on Tuesday night against the Lake Monsters. Matt Pertu is really good for us, his last outing, Yale product. So as long as he's in command of the strike zone, and I think the bats are starting to heat up. Yesterday was a big day for us to get 5 runs on the board. Everyone throughout the lineup passing the baton a little bit. So it's going to take everybody to beat that Vermont team. And if we can start a week off with a win against a team right there in first place in the Futures League, I think it's going to set us up for a really good week.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the day after that, you're going to go up to Worcester. That's
they hit well. They certainly hit well. But I believe it's going to be another good pitcher for us, Luke Cardman. I think he's scheduled to go there. Ball flies out of Fitton Field. So that's the biggest thing is the bats. They love to play against the Bravehearts. We've beaten Worcester already this summer at their ballpark, but it's a little different looking Bravehearts team. They've added some pieces. We had a chance to complete the comeback against them on Friday night in game 2 of that doubleheader. So I think that we showed ourselves that we can play with some of the best teams in the league, but it's a matter of playing a complete game. It's hard to pull off a 7-run comeback. We put up 5 against them, but we're unfortunately unable to finish the job. But they're a good team. It's always fun to go out there on the road and play them at their ballpark. So if we can find a way to spot ourselves a couple of wins early in the week against 2 of the best teams in the league right now, I think that'll really help us continue to build that confidence. I think, as you know, baseball is all about confidence. If you have a little bit of confidence going to the ballpark and you expect to go in there and pick up a victory, things can start to roll from there for sure.
Yeah, that's everything. And then Thursday and Friday, you guys are at home, which has got to be nice against the Bees again, and then Westfield. Thursday, Friday. I mean, now and then, of course, on Saturday you have another doubleheader. Have the doubleheaders just been killing you from all of the rain that we've had?
Yeah,
it's been feast or famine, right? It's either rainy or it's 100 degrees like it is tomorrow. Like,
yeah.
So that's the doubleheaders. How is that like on your voice?
It's tough. I think the biggest thing is time management and preparation. It's always running around a little bit in between games, trying to get the starting lineups and things of that nature. But I enjoy it. It is fatigue, but something that I'm trying to teach myself is at the end of the day, fans are expecting to see a show put on. They want to be entertained. So it doesn't really matter what the circumstances or the conditions are. I think the schedule is what it is. And because of the rain, we've had to play some more baseball games here throughout this week. But I enjoy that challenge. It's a good challenge. It's a part of baseball. Doubleheaders are always going to be a part of baseball, especially out here in the Northeast where it rains early in the season. And because of it, we have to find ways to get games in a bit of a crunch. So we're going to see it right here this Saturday, and then July 4th at Worcester is going to be another doubleheader. So doubleheaders now in 3 straight weeks. So it's certainly a challenge, but I think a lot of it is just the preparation leading up to it. So the more prepared I can be as far as the teams, the players on the field, and figuring out what I'm going to talk about, maybe what the narrative is going into those games, it certainly helps. But it does become a little bit fatiguing. The heat is a huge factor for me. The hotter it gets, the tougher it is. We don't have complete air conditioning in our press box, and I'm not sure what the situation there is in Nashua. But either way, it's a matter of finding a way, and the weather is what the weather is. And at the end of the day, it's a matter of just figuring out what I need to do to prepare myself throughout the week, eating the right foods, similar to what it is like for a player. I have to take care of the body, make sure hydration is key, especially see how hot it is right now. It's going to be triple digits tomorrow. So just little things like that. You might not think about it being, it's going to add up and might make the difference on the quality of a broadcast, because at the end of the day, it's always about having energy and continuing to build energy. So small little things like that, I think food, water, hydration, rest, just taking care of the body are going to be vital for me to be able to do what I need to do to be successful.
Absolutely. What promotions are coming up? You guys run you run it like a minor league club. There's tons of promotions. There's always fun stuff happening at Dodge Stadium pretty much every week.
Every week, it's almost
every week. What's going on this week?
Yeah, this week, definitely want to see you out at the ballpark. I know it's hot, but it's always a lot of fun. Let's start with Thirsty Thursday on Thursday with beer specials on Narragansett. The Hole in the Wall Beer Garden is a lot of fun. And then we also have the Shipwreck Beer Bar as well down the right field side. So it's a fun attraction. It's a new attraction. The Shipwreck Ice Cream Bar is what it used to be, but we've added a beer bar over there. They did a really nice job with that. And then the Hole in the Wall Bar at the Bell Logistics Beer Garden, really nice setup over there. So I'm really excited about that. It always draws a nice crowd for us. And then Friday night fireworks. So we will be in our Norwich City Connect uniforms. You have to get out to the ballpark. You have to see them in those uniforms. And a special thank you to Dime Bank for making that possible with those uniforms. They're proudly sponsored by Dime Bank. They're a huge partner for us, but great uniforms. I'm not sure if you were able to see that game too on the doubleheader of Military Appreciation Night, and I just want to recap that day really quick. That was a lot of fun, and we got to bring in a couple special guests for that broadcast that serve our country, and to see the players in those uniforms, have them come up to the broadcast booth and share some of their stories, some baseball stories. It was so much fun. So yeah, like you mentioned, almost every single home game, there's a fun little promotion going on, and that's exactly right. We run it like a minor league baseball team, and it's so much fun. We want to make sure you're a part of the action. And like you said, things are starting to heat up, so you want to make sure, get your tickets, go see
literally and figuratively. Summer is here. Summer is here, and that's the perfect time for America's pastime.
Yeah, go see unicorns.com to get your tickets. There's something fun to do at the ballpark. I think that's the nice thing about summer collegiate baseball, minor league baseball, is the access that you get that you otherwise don't have at the major league level. And there's so many fun little things at the ballpark. There's the kids zone now with a wiffle ball area down there left field side, then the barbecue pavilion, Mashantucket Pequot barbecue pavilion down the left field side, where we had the dogs for Bark in the Park on this past Saturday. So that was a lot of fun to have the dogs back there with the Military Appreciation Night last Friday. And it was nice to see Dodge Stadium start to fill up a little bit, and want to continue to see the fans continue to fill in the seats there. I know the team feeds off of it. It's such a big thing for us. You want to build home field advantage and build that environment. So the louder it gets, the more energized it feels in that ballpark.
I love it. I love it. Go see unicorns.com. What are you personally looking forward to most this week?
This week,
other than a cold shower after all of the hot games.
Yeah, I always love the Friday night fireworks. It's a lot of fun to the way it slowly ties up the week there. And playing against the Worcester Bravehearts again, I always enjoy playing some of the best teams in the league, and we're going to get to do that Tuesday and Wednesday. It's a good measuring stick for us to see where we're at. It's a good challenge for us, and if we can, like we've talked about, if we can find a way to at least split, and the perfect situation is go 2-0 there right away to start the week. I always like a challenge. I think it's going to be a good challenge for us to start the week, and some great promotions. Friday night fireworks. You just can't beat Friday night fireworks.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Go check out the Norwich Sea Unicorns. Go to goseaunicorns.com. Adam, thank you so much, as always, for being here. Really appreciate it. Guys, go check it out. And I want to thank Dime Bank as well for being an advertiser on this show, as well as a huge sponsor of the Norwich Sea Unicorns. We'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.
Hey, Sea Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.